Hello and welcome. Welcome to the pool room. Once again, you haven't been around for a while, you haven't watched any of my old stuff, you won't be familiar with this room. It's been a while. Well, it's time. Time to retake, reclaim, and reuse. Firstly, I did get some more. I got some more lights working. And I keep finding more lights. But will they be helpful? And do I have plugs for them? Look, here's another light. I think at this moment, no. I think I will not actively seek out a place to put this. I will not. All right. So last time I found a whole bunch of things. Got some space cleared out. I have not quite taken, the bin upstairs yet, but I will. Here, it's the ugly lamp. It's beautiful, beautiful. So it's funny, when I come in here, it's almost like I can just see that I just stopped. Just stopped here. Oh, that felt funny. Oh, okay, this is not screwed in. Well, it's somewhat screwed in, but not very much screwed in. It looks like a keyboard from, well, it could be a Big 20. Probably a Big 20, could be a 64. Were they different? I don't know. And here is quite a yellowed Commodore 64 keyboard. It is missing some keys, which is typical, sadly. A lot of machines, they take a little hit, the stems, they break, the keys pop off, you know. Anyway, I'll put these in the bin. I think the bin is getting rather full, and I should really take it upstairs. I should. Before it gets too heavy. And then I have to unpack it and put other things in here. I don't know why. Things are falling. I see slow motion sliding. This is not good. Oh, look. It's the top of a 64. Top of a Vic 20. All right. To the bin. To the bin. To the bin. Which is now getting more and more and more overly full. It's not what I intended to do there. Not at all. Anyway, the thing started to slide. So here we have some shielding. And I believe this is shielding from an Amiga 500. Except there's 2, 3, 4. 4 of them. What do we have here? Oh dear golly. This, I thought, might be an empty box, but it's not empty. It's not. Why would it be empty? Why? I must be careful not to have things fall apart. It is the sleeve and the styrofoam from a 1541. And yep, that's a 1541, all right. Ugh. It's weird that ever I would hope to find an empty box. I was kind of thinking it might be empty, but it wasn't. Okay. I can slide under there because I know I can't put it on the pile. Now here's something. I'll just have one. Just one glass. That's all. That's all I want is one glass. I don't even know how I would clean this. Anyway, I do not really drink much. That would be more like something to put things in. Anyway, but once again, of course, it's glass. So, I have to put it aside somewhere where it won't get knocked down. Because it's funny how glass can... it's one thing. And then it breaks. And then it's not one thing. Now this... this is from a lamp. I'm not sure if it's one of the ones here. I have to change these bulbs too. Yeah, this could be from this. Is it really necessary? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll hang that on there. Anyway, I need to get LED bulbs for these lamps anyway, because these things, they suck up a lot of power. And that's why we have LED bulbs. If it wasn't for LED bulbs, I think the world would be in a lot of power troubles. Now here's the power supply for the Commodore 128. Now, it's heavy. I'm just going to put it there. Because the bin is too full. This is a power supply. Aha. This, I believe, is quite reasonably for an Amiga 500. And why do I think that? Well, it has a switch on it. It does. And it's stuck. Oh dear. There's a little floppy drive. There's a little floppy drive cover. Oh good. Look, it's GEOS. The Commodore 64 music book. What is this? Summer Games. Mind Mirror. Flight Simulator 2. Alright. Oh, okay. Yeah. These things. You know what? I'll pick up this +4 power supply. Put these here. Whoa. Why am I hearing noises? Okay, now this power bar has not been plugged in. But I think this power supply has been plugged in to the power bar for a very long time. Okay. Oh. Alright, so Amiga 500. I'm going to set it down here by this 128 one, which is also sitting on the front end of an SX64. What's this? Oh my. Whew. What is this? Okay. Look, here are some buttons. I can go upstairs. Now this next thing I have to handle delicately. Very delicately. Alright, it's got... Ribbon cables are great, but they're not all that strong. Oh look, load runner. I will put that in my pocket. For the 64. Big cartridges are much bigger. What's this? Frogger 2. I will put this in my pocket to take upstairs. Here is an Epix fast loader. I will put that in my pocket to take upstairs. Now, there's a very used toothbrush, undoubtedly used to clean things. Alright, now I have this thing here. It's delicate. It has ribbon cables and power supplies and all kinds of things. And it's not that I don't like it. I do. It's just, it's delicate. Ugh. There's a 1581. And it has a long cable. And long cables have a way of getting tangled with all kinds of things. They do. Okay, now what this is, I should do more untangling at this moment. But will I? Maybe I will. What this is, it's a light organ thing. The idea behind it, and if you've seen some of my older SID videos, I used it. I kind of laid it out in front of things, had the music play, and then the lights dance. It's actually meant, and I did do this once, but it didn't stay. It's meant to go in a car and mount on the back window, so that then as you're driving with the music on, the people behind you can see this little light show going on. And that's a beautiful thing. I'm not sure it's legal. But anyway, I tried it. I don't know, and I guess I have another one somewhere. It had a car adapter. This one, there we go. I got it. This one plugs in to regular power, and somehow it listens, and then it does things. And I will check it out, but not now. There it is, see, colors. I am very carefully moving it out of sight, out of mind here, where I can assess it better. I can. Now, oh look, here's a receipt for something. Sale Electronics. Interesting. What did I get? Doesn't really say. Oh, maybe this says. Oh, grease, heatsink stuff. Okay, I'll throw that in the box somewhere. What do we got here? It's a little envelope thing. Oh, from sockets, that too can go in the recycling. I found a disc. There's a disc. Amiga 500, 1002 Workbench, version 1.3. There's some other discs up there. I'll put that up there. That was the thing once. What is this thing? Once the 1581 came out, you were never sure if a disc didn't work. Well, is it for the Amiga? Or is it for the other drive? Excellent question. There's a little cover from a printer. Probably very expensive piece of plastic to replace. But here, it's Commodore 128. missing a key. That's always unfortunate. Up in the top corner there. There it is. A key got snapped. These things happen. But it's unfortunate when it happens, because that is difficult to resolve. Unless, of course, you have another machine that you can use for parts. Anyway, I'm going to tuck this down here by this lamp where it should be secure. It should be secure. Oh, here probably some little reading glasses. I will put them too in my pocket as well. All right. Test machine, good. Amiga 500, good. Good. Although it's missing a chip at this time. I guess I was testing something with it. I guess I was. Okay. Maybe I can put that too down near the Commodore 128 to get it out of the way. Oh, yeah. A screwdriver. Isn't that beautiful? And here is an Amiga 500. I don't really want to put things in places that they might fall. I really don't. And this area here is kind of full now. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh me. Oh my. Well, I suppose what I could do is put this down amongst the big 20s, I hope, without hurting anything. Oh yeah. Funny, it's hot in here again, and we forget how much heat other light bulbs that are not LEDs throw off. Oh, look, it's a fuse. Probably the kind that would be in a 64. I'll put that in my pocket. Here is a candidate for extreme sun. Top of a 128. Yellowed, very yellowed. Also has the name tag or the name badge is missing. How tragic. How tragic indeed. Well, I think maybe I can squeeze this down with the Amiga where the Vics are. And here's a printer. Here is a printer. MPS 802. A fine, reliable printer. Pretty okay on the character set. Oh, look. It's a Vic 20 power supply. It has a sticky on it. It says that it works. Well, that's good. You know what? Oh, here, what have I done? Maybe this was the 64 power supply that I was trying to get that was stuck. And why was it stuck? Oh, because it was plugged in. It was plugged in. All right. I will take these away. I shall. And I will put them in the bin. In the bin, even though the bin might be getting a little heavy, a little overloaded. Okay. Oh, I can still lift it. I'm okay. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. Okay. I have cartridges thumping around in my pockets. I have no idea what this is or why. So I'm going to be daring. I'll put it in the recycling. What is this? Notes about an Amiga. Was dead, all chips swapped. Drive okay. Maybe I'll just leave that there because there's other Amigas here. What do we got here? Cables. Little cables. Alright, that's like a video thing. That's handy. That's helpful. That's a serial cable thing. Here's a keyboard from an Amiga 500. These cables can all go in the bin. They can. Eventually, of course, I'll just have to bring them back down here. But right now, they can go in the bin. This keyboard, I think anyway. Oh, come on. There's nothing down there. I don't want to snap a key off. Okay. That can sit there. It can. And these cables can go very carefully and delicately in the bin. One thing I do have to prepare for tomorrow is recycling day. So I will get things out to be recycled. Buttons. Cool. Okay, so this is actually on the table here. It's a black shower curtain. That's very helpful. It's hard to lose things. I have cardboard over the pool table. And then I have this shower thing, and it's dirty. What do you expect? Okay. Printer here. Oh, yeah. What does this go to? Oh, looks like it goes to the monitor. I have a very long power bar that I'm sure I got from sale. That, it's not a bar, it's a strip. It's a big long strip. Okay, there's a power supply for 1581. I think I'll leave that here for a moment. And of course I have a thing like this, which is an assortment of strange miscellaneous things. Oh my. There is an internal disk drive for something. Probably. Well, I think it's an Amiga. I don't know. I'll have to see. There was a fellow, he wrote to me. Somebody said, and I know, I've heard this, that the drive for an Amiga, 1581, oh no, will go into an Amiga 500. This lamp is leaning, and it does not need to be leaning. Oh, now why is that stuck? Oh. Okay, what is this? A 1541 top. Oh my. Oh me, oh my. Well, you know what? It's light. There it is, just the top. It can go sit on the pet board. Oh, what do we got now? Okay. We'll make that stop. Make it stop. Okay, the top of an Amiga 500, it too. It could use a little time in the sun. It could. It's not terrible. But, alright, that can go there. Oh, we're getting space here. Now here. Oh, God. Here we've got some stuff. Oh my. It's a bag of bags of screws. And here is the circuit board from SFD 1001. And it looks like the drive from an SFD 1001. And the bag from Sale Electronics, which is a store in Toronto that more and more, I'm not sure. Got it in the bin. How wonderful they are, because they generally don't have the stuff I need and then say, oh, well, you can order it online from somebody else, which kind of defeats the purpose going all the way there. All right. Big screwdriver, nut driver, little parts. Oh. All right, where's that little bin? I will put little things in the bin. Something fell. Oh no. It's a screw. Okay. Now here, it looks like maybe are a bunch of chips. Well, I know it's a bunch of chips. What are they from? Oh my. Looks like maybe a 128. Maybe a 128. Here's a shield from a 64 for go over the video thing, but it's full of wayward screws. And I think that some of these here are from a pet that I had a bad time with. I think they are. Well, here is a 64 top. Ooh. I'll just set it down there because I know the bin is full. And as I glance over here, at this, pretty sure that this is yet another 1541. I got nowhere to put it. I got nowhere. Oh dear, 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 dear. If I will find somewhere, I'll just set it down out of the way where I won't step on it. At least that is the plan. Now, I'm sure there's more parts to this 1571 around here. Sorry, SFD. Because I don't see, I think I see another drive. I don't see a power supply. Interesting. Now, what is this? Oh, it's a Commodore 64 user's guide. And oh, okay. It's a copy of a Commodore 64 user's guide. I wonder. You see, there it is. Photocopy. I wonder if I need to even keep that, or maybe that's something I can pass along to others. If I've got a few of them around. Oh my. Oh, looky. Yeah. It's all coming back to me now. I see a data set here. I also see a keyboard from a VIC-20. And, oh, this could be the one I took upstairs where I couldn't get it to, the power switch just wouldn't work. So I ended up doing a jumper on it, which is a lot easier on a VIC-20 than with the 2-prong plug than others. But I suppose it is possible in others. Yes, I suppose it is. Anyway, chips. Chips. I see 3 batches of them. I do. And to me, it looks like a whole lot of screws. Well, I guess I really need to analyze these. These are probably from an Amiga, because here's an Agnes 8370. And there's a data set. There is. And from what I remember, one of the things that really got to me at some point was I was messing with a pet with a data set, and things were not going well. And I think it's the one time I was so frustrated and so angry that I just said, and I think it was, "That's it. Show's over." And that was that. I think that may have been one of the things that scared me out of here, because it was just like, oh, I gotta stop doing that. Just gotta walk away and come back and start again. Sorry, I gotta take this off again. My head is getting hot. It's hot in here with the light. So I need to get some other bulbs. I do. I do indeed. But this data set here may be quite handy. It is obviously from an original 8K chiclet pet by the cord, because it would plug in inside. It would. All right, we're getting there on things. Here we have our bin of things, which I can just slide over here and get it out of the way. Here we have a 1581, which I can put over there. There's a power supply for 1581. Just put over there. All right, here. This looks damaged. There's a trap door for the bottom of an Amiga 500. But this, yeah, I think this is damaged. That is an Amiga 500 memory expander, as far as I know. But I think it has water or battery or some damage. I'm not sure. But something just doesn't feel right there. All right, I'll put that with the other memory expanders. Oh, look, here's a little sticker. Westchester Burn-In. Maybe there should be a t-shirt for that. Westchester Burn-In. Anyway, this 802 looks remarkably beautiful. I'm just going to set this on top of it. And I'm going to try to dig a little deeper. Here, this is a thing I think I've only ever seen one. It is, indeed, it's a power supply for the original VIC-20. It needs to be tested. It's this whole metal box thing. And I don't remember ever seeing them like this. But maybe at one point, they made millions. So, they were out of something. So they quickly said, oh, we got to do something. Got to have power supplies for these things. So who knows? Anyway, that too can very delicately go into the now over full bin, which I may end up splitting up. I will see. Okay. So, space is slowly happening here. Slowly. Now, there's an Amiga 2000 board here. The battery's out, but I think there's damage. And as all the things are pulled out of it, all the main chips anyway, perhaps the board is in trouble. So, I think what I will do, slide that, oh dear, slide that here, get it out of the way, so I can't knock it over. I can't here. Oh, here's a 1520 printer plotter. Here, I think it was an A590 hard drive plugged on the side of an Amiga 500. And I think it had trouble with stiction. Here is a very, very yellowed Commodore 128. It too, I don't know if it works, I'll have to see. But it too, certainly parts of it, not the electronic parts, but the case part. I'm almost dropping chips. Are a great candidate for the sun. These chips, somehow this got pulled, and they're almost falling off on the floor. That could bend pins. I bet you these are the Amiga chips from that Amiga 2000, I would bet. Anyway, here, oh, there's a screw. There's a couple of screws. This is the little thing that goes under the data set in the original 2001 PET. There it is. A magical thing of sheet metal. Of course, Commodore made things out of sheet metal, like filing cabinets, so they had sheet metal stuff around. They did. That was why the original PET was not supposed to be in a metal case. But we make metal things, so we're going to put them in the metal case. Anyway, space is opening up here. This is good. Oh, now here, here's an interesting book. Maybe it's somewhat outdated now. Look, it says, Between Friends. I could say more, but I won't. But I guess all I could say is it is rather bothersome when out of the blue, somebody who has basically gone out of their way to have you entwine your economies suddenly says, wait a second, our economies are entwined. What the heck is this? We can't have that. You've been treating us unfairly, even though I was the one who signed the deal. Okay, I gotta explore these chips. There's other stuff here. There's also a monitor up here. I've had it forever. It's one that would crap out now and again. It's not a Commodore monitor. But we're making progress. And here, now I don't know if this is plugged into anything or not. And I suspect if I really pull on it, it's not going to go well. So here, this is a power strip. That's a beautiful thing. It's the kind of thing you now find oftentimes in secondhand stores, so you can test things. We got a whole thing, mind you, eventually, because they get used so much, they wear out. They do. All right, I'm coming over here to see what I can see. Oh, hi, Penny. You gonna come in? Okay. Ow. Penny. Kenny. Kenny. Okay, I don't think I can get safely at... Oh, maybe I can. The plug for the power strip. Maybe I can. I just gotta be careful. There's other books here. And the typewriter. And other things I really don't want to hurt. Which I may have already done. I don't know. Is that? But is that that? No, I think this is just a cord. No, this is a power cord. It can go into the bin. Penny, you gonna come say hi? Or are you gonna run away? There. Where is Madam Scaredy Cat? Okay. Oh dear. Books. Books, books, books. Okay. Sorry, I know you can't see me there. That may be just as well. Okay, I think I have found. Oh, where this? See that I had a whole bunch of power bars here feeding all kinds of things, including what happened? Something happened. Something went out. I thought I saw something go out. Uh-oh. Did I do things here? What is going on here? Oh no. What have I done? Oh dear. What have I done? Oh dear. Okay, something is not right here. Okay. Hold on here. All right, something. Oh, okay. I think I see it. Okay, so I have a power strip. Power bar running to a power bar. And I think it was slipping out. I think it was. That was the one. Now I also see some things here are not on. Okay. But the power strip is lit up. Oh God, so what have I done? Have I killed the internet? Oh God. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. So exciting. Oh, something. All I want to do is get this. Because who knows? Come on. Maybe this will stay here. Maybe I'll put it upstairs. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 12 plugs. That's a beautiful thing. But it is good just to be here. Because then you can just plug things in. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space. Now what the heck is this? It looks like something. It's a little hunk of plastic stuff that you would never find again. Especially when you open something up and you say, oh yeah, that's what that was. Maybe I shouldn't have thrown it away. Alright, so, hey Google! Yeah, I'm sure. So, the power bars They actually have timers on them, which is all very handy and all very good if that's what you want. You can disable them easy enough. But anyway, in the midst of all that diddling around, I believe I put them off, which means the lights would go off, which means, yeah, everything would go off. So the internet is toast for a while, which means things that I had doing things will have stopped. They will have. And this lamp here, I don't have it turned on right now. It is bright and all, but it really is, like, it shouldn't be on this angle. It shouldn't be. I think the base is broken. See, if I turn it on now, it's just too, if it'll even go on. Oh, there it goes. It just doesn't help. Now, it might be something that if I get to the point where I can move it over there, and then it would help light things up. But still, I've got to find some bulbs. I have another light that I was testing out in here, and it's another one like that, but it just doesn't seem to be working. So, and that is something I'm suspecting can go to the curb, I say. Oh, look, here's another light. Lights and hard drives, scanner. There's a Commodore 16 underneath a hard drive board, underneath a whole bunch of disks. Anyway, we're not there, but we're getting there. Let's check the microphone. Still alive? We're still alive. And this hat, it's getting kind of dirty. Kind of dirty. Oh, and I have a lamp over there. Like, oftentimes I have things that hang on doors, but over there I have things that hang on lamps. There, an interesting necklace. And this one, I think I got this maybe at Value Village. Come on, you. I think. Not that I wear necklaces. But look. I think I can hold this up right. It's King Tut. It is. Alright, after all this time, I don't want to get it tangled. I don't. Oh yeah, this light has gone off. This one, you kind of got to hold. It's like a fluorescent thing. You got to hold a little longer. Hello. And then it comes on. That's always a handy thing, because it's down. Doesn't interrupt things there. This here is a bright thing. It's also a hot thing. I'm sure there's an LED equivalent. What's this thing? Oh, that's part of this covering. Well, I think maybe that it is time. Oh, you know what? This doesn't have to be right here. This is a box. I think you can tell that though. But it's a box from an SX64. Yes, it's the original box. It is. Anyway, that is kind of in my feet. So I can get that out of here. I can. Alright, I'm going to reach up here, turn off the ugly lamp, and I have X10 modules here, so I can turn off, hello, oh, the big light. The rest, I gotta do manually. I do. So, oh dear, what was that? I kicked something. Alright, so, turn that off. turn that off, and then I will come over and wish you farewell for now. I think I really do need to move the stuff upstairs, that's in the bin, and go through and sort things and cool off a bit. I do. So, until we meet again. Ugh. I was planning to do this dramatic thing where the light goes off and I just vanish. I don't know if I can do it. Ugh. Sorta. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.